times. We're here for 15 minutes of hardcore. So we will have a warm up and then we will have one circuit that we will repeat 2 times. You will need a weight today. So I would suggest something moderate or 2 lighter weights, right? So I have one 15-pound dumbbell that I'll use. Other options, you can use 2 5s, or you can use something lighter, all right? Don't complicate it, have a few options. Let's get right into the warm-up. We're gonna start with inchworms. So come to the top of your mat, reach it up nice and tall. We've got a full minute of inchworms, however you like to get them in. So if you wanna hold here, lock those hips at the top of that high plank, walk it in and really get that deep hamstring stretch in this. Or you can come deeper into a mini cobra or up dog. Hold that stretch. You've got the full 60 seconds. And again, the goal is just to warm up that body. So we've got, I would say, a solid 10 minutes of core focused work today. And that is a really sufficient time for a smaller muscle. Good, 10 seconds to go. Good, we've got 5 seconds. So right here in this high plank, we're gonna stop right here and then we're gonna get into some opposite reaches, okay? So the goal here is to really draw that navel in, engage that core. As you reach, you'll get a little bonus stretch too in the hamstrings, of course. You want to return to that high plank position every single rep. So don't keep that butt in the air. You want that transition from flat back to almost like a down dog reach. You're halfway. If you can't reach your toe, just come to as close to your toe as you can get. Had to reset myself. 10 seconds. Stay with it. Good for 3, 2, last one. We're gonna come to a modified side plank position. So inside leg is bent. Outside, we press it up here. We go 30 seconds each side. This is one of the most underrated, one of my favorite core moves right here. So we're waking up those obliques, waking up the glutes slightly. Everything's connecting. In my opinion, you can do crunches until you're blue in the face, but to build a strong core, you've really got to integrate some stabilization work. 3, 2, 1, quick butt spin, switched up. We're gonna finish off here with back extensions for 30 seconds. And then we will get right into the circuit. So good, awesome job. Good, stay with it for 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. We're gonna go full back extension. So hands clasped behind the neck or right behind the ears. We lift that upper, we lift the lower. So head, neck, and shoulders are as relaxed as you can. Your low back is definitely a part of the core. Awesome job. 7 seconds to go. Stay with it. So good for 3, 2, and 1. Take a second, stretch out. Anything else you might want to stretch as I'm going over the circuit, so you can hang in child's pose, grab a quick sip of water, whatever you want to do. Remember, we're here for 10 minutes. So feel free to take rest periods in between transitions or throughout the workout, not just at the end of the circuit. We will have 30 seconds of recovery at the end of round 1 before we begin round 2. So we get a little break, stretch it out. We're going to begin with a weighted crunch, okay? Weighted crunch. So this is why I say maybe have a variety, because your crunch weight might feel differently than your side plank crunches. So you just might want to have variety, but challenge yourself with some weight today, all right? 30 seconds each move. We'll get right to it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. All right. 10 moves, 30 seconds on the clock. Very quick transitions. Again, we begin in crunch position. So lying flat on your back, C-curve in that spine means rounding those shoulders. Grab your weight and start to crunch it up. So subtle, subtle crunch, just like always, really. Make sure you're lifting those shoulder blades. No need to perform a neck crunch. We've got our little bit of added weight here. Awesome work. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna add a single leg crunch. So 30 on the right. Get ready to switch it up after 30 seconds. Other side gets a little recovery. So you want to sort of bring that dumbbell right to the shoelace if you can. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Modification would be to relax the head and the neck. Progression, C-curve that spine, lift the shoulder blades up. Keep those lower abs engaged all throughout. So good. Awesome work for 3, 2, and 1. Please set dumbbell down. We're coming into a side plank. We've got crunches. So whether you want to stack those feet, cross them over, modify by bending that inside leg, and we've got a little hip dip. That's all it is. Little crunch. 30 on the right, 30 on the left. Remember, we go through twice. So if you did not get the best weight selection for you for certain moves, make that adjustment for the next round. So if you're really struggling with this weight, well, obviously switch it up now if you can, if it's just too much. But if you're not working as hard as you would like and you need something heavier, go for it. Same thing on the flippity flip. If you've gone a little too heavy than you anticipated, just drop it down. Don't judge yourself. Don't have any weirdness about it. Russian twist. All right, heels down. Slowly take a lean back and place that dumbbell to either side. Good, good. Nice strong twist. So good. We're coming into a full weighted sit-up right here in 3, 2, and 1. So we come all the way back. Legs as straight as you can get them. We sit all the way up, lower down almost one vertebra at a time. So super slow, coming down, painfully slow. Sit it all the way up, lower all the way back. You only might get 3 to 4 reps because of the tempo, and that's fine. Awesome. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come into some plank drags. So place that dumbbell behind that left wrist. Get a nice wide base here. Drag without rolling the hips. So keeping all of the stabilization where it needs to be in that set plank. If someone were to walk over and push you, you wouldn't fall over. That's how strong of a base you've got. Good. Awesome work. For 3, 2, and 1. Stay right here. We're going to walk it in to a broken plank and step it out. Walk it in, step it out. Switch up that leading leg every other rep or every 2 reps. Good. Stay with it. Awesome job. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. 30-second recovery. Quick sip of water. Stretch it out. Maybe sit in child's pose or a mini cobra or whatever you need to do. We're coming right back to that weighted crunch in about 15 seconds. Weighted crunch. So this is designed to amplify your regular basic crunches, obviously. Come all the way back, 3, 2, 1, press that weight up, C-curve that spine, and go. This move will also force you into better crunch positioning. Better crunch positioning. Sorry, you already start that timer. So what I mean by that, if you're going without any weight, it's way too easy to just, boom, neck crunch. No, that's not what we're doing. We are lifting from the core, and we're lifting a little bit heavier weight. So remember, shoulder blades are lifted. Keep that gaze up, chin to chest if needed. Awesome work. 3, 2, 1. Stay right here, right side. A modification would be to rest the head and the neck. Awesome work. You're halfway. Progression, lift those shoulder blades up. So bringing that knee a bit closer to your nose, essentially. Awesome work. 3, 2, 1, switch. Dumbbell going right to those shoelaces. Keep lifting those shoulder blades. Awesome work. Good. 5 more seconds to go. So good. 3, 2, and 1. Place it down. I like to get into position first, then get my dumbbell up, and then get into the crunching. Ten seconds to go. Awesome work. Stay with it for 3, 2, and 1. Lower that weight first, Then transition, butt spin, or turn yourself around, whatever you need to do. Awesome work. You're halfway. We're coming up into a Russian twist next. So this is what I mean about working stabilization muscles. 3, 2, 1, drop that thing down. So if you're in the correct position, all right, you should be feeling this all throughout. All right, so what I mean by that, heels down, slight lean, strong twisting. Now, if you're using a challenging weight, this right here should feel like a challenge. If you're just going through the motions, get something heavier right now. All right, full sit-ups are coming in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back. Sit it all the way up. Lower, lower, lower. Sit it all the way up. Lower down painfully slow. So good. Like I said, you might only get 3 to 4 reps here, and that's cool. That's it for 3, 2, last one, place that weight down, drags. Behind that left wrist, nice wide base, drag without pulling the body. I would call this an advanced move for sure. Again, you're trying not to roll those hips or open up the shoulders. Nice and stable here. Good work for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back into a regular high plank. Walk it in to your broken plank and step it out, switching up that leading leg every other. Planking, when done right, different plank variations are so good for building that core. That strong, stable core. You can't get a stable core without planking. Awesome job for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop those knees. Sit it back in child's pose. Stretch it out. You've got a 30-second breather. Do whatever you need to do with it. Cool it down. Grab a quick sip of water. So proud of you for carving out 15 minutes, focusing on your core. Way to put in the time today. Slay the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.